Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to our home. So last episode, Alex is in the hospital now because we don't know why. My character thinks he's overdosed. Alex Westinson, which room is he in?
Please wait a moment, miss.
The nurse isn't even looking for Alex's room. She's on the phone talking to her boyfriend or something. Hey, I'm talking to you. Where's Alex Westinson?
People are working hard in this hospital, Emily. Stop irritating the staff with your screaming.
Is she? Is she working hard though? Because my girl just said she was on the phone with her boyfriend. Mom, where's Alex?
What are you doing here? Why are you not in school?
Don't even, Mom. You texted me that Alex was in the hospital, and you expect me to just calm down and stay in school? No?
And you brought Maria with you?
Yes? Mom, where the hell's Alex?
Watch your tone with me, young lady. You're no longer a child. Your brother's wound is being disinfected by a nurse in Ward C right now.
Swooned. Wounds? What are you talking about? What's happened to him?
Your brother, in his infinite wisdom, has stepped on a nail in a construction site near his school. If the brightest of the three of you is this absent-minded, there's not much future for you.
Alex stepped on a nail? So he's fine. I feel like I've been holding my breath for hours and I finally get to exhale right now. Why the fuck did Mom send me a message like that?
Emily!
Lauren suddenly runs in from the elevator. Lauren, you didn't have to come in.
Nonsense. Of course I had to. How's your brother doing?
Alex is fine. It's just a misunderstanding. I tell Lauren what Mom just told me.
I understand why your friend might think this is more serious than it is, but I don't see why you'd misunderstand Emily. You know what your brother's like.
Yes, I know, but I stopped myself just in time and suddenly remember Mom doesn't know about the heroin. Mom looks at me suspiciously. She notices my expression.
What were you about to say?
It's nothing. I can tell Mom doesn't believe me. She knows I'm hiding something.
Way, shouldn't you be in class? Or are you planning to fail at high school? Don't use your brother as an excuse to laze around.
In an instant, Mom turns my mood from relief that Alex is safe to annoyance. Fine, I'll go back to school. Lauren, would you mind?
Not at all.
Despite wasting Lauren's precious time for what turned out to be nothing, she seems to be in a much better mood than I am. Maria seems to be in a pretty good mood herself.
I know Alex will be alright. But even if he isn't, it'll still be fine because we have each other, right?
I smile at my little sister. She is incredibly strong for a girl her age.
Emily, don't you want to talk to your brother before we leave?
Do I? I'm not sure what I want or how I'm feeling. My feelings are in a heap of a mess. I would honestly go.
Take your time, Emily. I'll wait here.
I'm already out of class, so...
You going in too, Maria?
Maria looks up at me.
Can I?
I smile at her. Of course, take my hand. It's better if you're coming. I nod at Lauren and we take off in our quest of finding our brother. Purposefully avoiding Mom, we make our way over towards C. There he is, sitting on the edge of the bed with his right foot up. The nurse is in the process of bandaging it.
Emily? Maria? What are you two doing here?
We hear you have stepped on a nail. Alex winces, though I'm not sure if it's from the memory or from the bandaging.
Yeah, not my finest moment. I had headphones on and wasn't paying attention.
Mom doesn't seem too happy about what happened.
You have no idea. The entire ride over, she keeps telling me how she has a busy day and how much I'm wasting her time. It's not like I wanted to step on a nail, you know?
I'm glad you're okay, Alex.
I'm glad I'm okay too.
Oh, this is so cute. Maria, you mind giving Alex and me a moment? No, don't take her away. He's gonna yell at me. Even though I'm the bigger sister, I'm more worried. Like the good kid she is, Maria obediently steps out of the ward to give us some privacy. I get quiet for a moment and Alex notices it. I'm just glad you're alright.
Why wouldn't I be? It's just a bit of nail.
You know why? Alex doesn't reply. From his expression, he knows I'm referring to the drugs he's been taking. The heroin. I'm sorry we got into a fight this morning. I didn't mean to get so angry.
I'm sorry too.
Oh, it's so cute. For a short moment, we seem to understand each other. That moment passes quickly when Mom suddenly appears behind me.
Emily, what are you still doing here? I already said I'm not accepting this as an excuse for you to skip school.
I'm just checking on bro. I'm going, Mom. I just wanted to see Alex before I go.
You've seen him. Now go!
Okay, sheesh. I quickly leave the ward and grab my sister with
Sorry,
me.
big sister. I didn't see Mom.
It's not your fault, Maria.
I'll do better next time.
Don't worry about it. My friend's waiting by the elevators. She beams when she sees me, and I can't help but smile a little back.
How did it go?
As well as it can go.
Ready to leave?
Yes, let's head back to school. Classes were finally over. What an exhausting day. Lauren and I were able to make it back in time for our last class of the day. Can't say geology is the most thrilling subject to end the otherwise high energy day on. Lauren even had to excuse herself partway through. She looked fidgety and restless the entire time. She must have had a ton of other stuff to do when she left. I had like an air burp thing going on. It was in that moment I rather envied her plethora of other commitments because, well, let's be real, this class moves slower than the tectonic plates. I'd rather be anywhere but here. Wait, I didn't learn something, did I? Anyway, that was then, this is now. Class is finally mercifully over. Let's get on with our lives. My cell vibrates and chimes cheerfully. Is that Lauren? Fishing it out of my pocket, I give it a read. Hey, Em, please come to drama. I really need your help. Please. Hop? Ops, sorry, caps. Attached to the text was a chibi bunny drawing thing. Was it like bowing to apologize? Well, it sounds pretty urgent, so alright. After packing my supplies back into my locker, I make a beeline towards the drama room. Hey, Lauren, you wanted me to drop by? Oh, should I come back later?
Oh, you sound hurt. You can join me in stretches if you like.
No, that's not it. It's just, I didn't think you could stretch that far.
You kidding? It's a musical. The actors gotta dance too. I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, but I could feel blood rushing to my face. This was not what I was expecting to see.
Come on, you were sitting in a chair for an hour. Gotta loosen up. Here, follow my moves. Alright, can you touch your toes? Just like this.
Yo, I can't touch my toes. I'm not sure I can stretch that far. I could go down to the knees.
No? Alright, leg up like this.
How did you manage that? Isn't this a little excessive for a musical number?
I take yoga on the weekends. I know all the poses. The reclining pigeon, the wild thing, the downward dog, the half lord of the fishes pose.
Yo, have you guys seen the boat pose? I cannot do that pose. Tyler does it perfectly, and then I'm over here like a turtle. Are these actual yoga poses or something else entirely? You made that last one up. No, all of those sound flagrantly false.
Did I lie to you? I'm completely serious.
It was then I realized yoga was a way weirder hobby than I thought. I loved yoga when I did it for like a month or so, maybe like a month and a half, and then like I lost my motivation to exercise. But yoga does sound nice to do again. And I mean, it was already pretty weird.
You should come with me. I have a discount for friends I can use if they come along.
I'll pass. So, you didn't just call me here to do stretches with you, right?
Maybe?
Didn't have anything for me to do this time? You made it sound so urgent.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. That was all.
So you tricked me. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'll survive. Today was a pretty crazy day, after all.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Especially the geology lecture.
What? You couldn't wait to get out of that.
Yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
I think that was the first time I ever envied you and your extracurriculars. Must make for a great get-out-of-jail-free card.
Oh, it has its perks. The teacher wasn't as mad at me for chauffeuring you around. Miss Reynolds is used to it by now. And I even got to see little Maria again. She's really getting big.
Hey, you sound like a mom when you talk like that.
I always wanted to be a mom. But for now, I can settle for being her cool big sis.
Well, wait, you can't. You can't do that. I'm her cool big sis. Me, right here.
Oh, you're just a huge dork underneath all that edge and snark.
Dork.
See? There it is. You're blushing.
Why did you want me to blush? I'm not. You just can't claim people as your own flesh and blood out of the blue.
Of course not. I'm just gonna adopt her.
Back off. She's mine, you wicked harpy.
Harpy? I'm Herdem.
You can settle for being her crazy aunt, okay?
What? I'm not crazy. But anyway, I'm just glad your brother was alright. Boy, was that an anticlimax.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess it's a relief though, but it's gonna be an awful time going home to see him. Mom's the one who found out and she's gonna blow a gasket. I'm worried, like, she's probably gonna throw him out of the house.
I don't know about that. Like, he's family, right?
Psh, some families, they still kick out their kid and don't care.
And he seems like a nice guy. You told me he was really smart too, right?
I did. Oh, I did? Didn't I? Wonder what happened. Since Alex gone into the drugs, it's been one boneheaded decision after another. I didn't have the heart to tell Lauren how worried I was about him. What I feared had come to pass the instant I saw that text. I should go. I should see him. He's probably still in, discomfort.
Sure. Don't let me keep you. Call me if you need anything, okay? I can make time to talk.
Alright. Cool. Her smile is incredibly sweet. I take a mental snapshot of it and memorize it. I feel tonight's gonna be a rough night. Sometimes it feels like she keeps me going day by day. Yeah, same. Thanks. See you later? Okay?
Yeah, sure. Anytime. I got a lot over here to do, so good luck.
She waves me off as I leave the drama room. I haven't really told Lauren much about my family, have I? For 4 years now, it's kind of just been my business. But there was a concern in her eyes. She's worried too, and I think she's figuring it out. Ugh, I'm trying to find something real quick, guys. I'm so sorry. Found it. It would burden her. I don't want to burden her with my problems. I guess she has so much to take care of already. I take a breath and head out. I should stop worrying about her for a bit. I know for a bit, I know. Alex is probably getting an earful from Mom, and we didn't get to talk much. I miss him. Oh, we miss Alex? Well, it's nighttime. As I approach my front door, I catch my smiling face in the reflection of a window. At first, I'm confused. What am I so happy about? It must be because Alex is fine, I tell myself. Yet my mind wanders over to Lauren. I keep replaying the time we spent together in my head. God, it's late. If I'm in my room, Mom won't suspect a thing. Let's go. Ah, the stairs are right there.
Westinson.
I knew it. She was like typical scenario where the mom's like sitting on the sofa or something and we're like trying to climb up the stairs. I freeze. Mom's sitting in the dining room by herself in the dark. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Going upstairs? Mom, what do you mean?
Don't be coy. You know exactly what this is about, Emily Westinson.
My heart's racing, thumping painfully in my chest. Did Mom find out I was thinking about Lauren? What? I open my mouth and I try to stammer out denial, but Mom cuts me off again.
What time do you think it is?
I don't know. You tell me, I don't gotta watch. Oh, is that a squirt bottle? I think I've had that like once. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to speak, so I don't say anything.
Speak when you're spoken to, Emily.
My eyes dart over to the wall clock in the kitchen. It's 9 o'clock.
Did I give you permission to be out so late?
I sent you a text about the drama club.
Drama club? Do you even have any interest in acting? Why are you wasting your time doing pointless things?
Hey, just because I said drama club doesn't mean I'm an actress in it. I could be like a backstage person or a clothing design. I don't know what they're called. Don't say anything. No, she told us to answer her.
So you're not even there for yourself?
I'm not sure what the right answer is, so I just nod a little. Unfortunately, that seems to make Mom angrier.
All you're doing is helping someone else with their dream?
Well, I don't know what my character's dream is, so...
Have you no dream of your own?
I do.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, wow. Mom didn't say anything else for about a minute, so I tentatively glanced up at her. May I go to my room now?
I had to take care of your fool of a brother all day today.
Mom, I feel like you're just a stay-at-home mom. I don't think she works. Huh? Is Alex okay? Did something else happen?
You're supposed to be at home taking care of your siblings.
Oh, and where are you going?
Honestly, I take my eyes off for a minute and one of you manages to stab yourself in the foot.
I don't think she walks to school with us, so what does she mean?
I don't have time to deal with all of your shenanigans, which is why you need to stop acting like a child and step up for once, Emily!
Mom, you're annoying me.
Do I really have to explain to you that, as the eldest, you're responsible for your siblings?
Well, if my siblings are old enough to take care of themselves, I don't need to worry about it. Not this again. I keep my mouth shut and my eyes down.
I had to take care of my family at your age, and I still managed to seize the career that I wanted.
What's your career, Mom?
You're just lazing around without a purpose. You have no idea how lucky you are with all the opportunity just handed to you. And what do you do with these opportunities? You waste them!
What opportunities? I'm still in high school. I can't get my dream job until I go after college, right? Mom continues her lecture for a few more minutes as I tune out everything around me. By the time she finally finishes, it's already past 9:30. I solemnly return to my room, having been thoroughly talked at. Whatever good mood I had before is thoroughly rinsed away. I still have a little time to do sewing. Some sewing. Turning my attention to the old, faithful sewing machine, I steel myself for the coming work session. There's only one problem. Huh? It just stopped. I push my foot down on the pedal again and again, but it refuses to work. My sewing machine is dead. Of course it is. I sigh. What the... That strange noise is coming from Alex's room. It sounds like he's impatiently tapping on his desk or something. I walk up to the wall connecting our rooms and knock on it with my knuckles. Alex, what's going on in there?
Go away!
Whatever, I'm going to bed. What was he doing? Hello? Is he lighting up a blunt? Is that what people do? I don't know that tube. The bong? Is it called a bong? Guys, I don't know my drugs. I take a sip of the warm tea my brother likes so much.
How is it?
Aw, it's strangely leafy and flowery.
And warm and calming, right?
I suppose so.
You should start drinking tea with your family from time to time.
No, tea. I smile at Alex. Maybe. Truthfully, tea isn't really my thing, but the rest of my family likes it. Plus, my brother's right. It's calming. I'm sure boiled leafy water will grow on me eventually if I keep drinking it.
So, what are you thinking, sis?
Hmm?
Something is on your mind.
I put the tea down and laugh a little. You sure know me, little brother.
Tell me, what is it?
The tea calmed me a little, but there's still this stubborn and strange anxiety lingering in my chest. I don't understand it. I have no reason to feel this way. Alex must have noticed my confusion and put on a serious expression. Alex, will you ever go anywhere? Or disappear? Or get hurt? My brother seems surprised by the question, but he smiles radiantly anyway.
What are you talking about, sis?
Dunno, it's just that I've been thinking about this.
Well, it's unlikely I'll ever go anywhere. Why? Do you need me here for you? Always?
I want to say yes, but we have to be independent and let him be.
No.
No, I mean, it'll be nice if you were always here for me, but you have a life too, and you should live it instead of being here with me all the time. My brother nods, smiles, and takes another sip of his tea. I consider taking another sip too, but I stop when Alex says something strange.
The same can be said about you too, sis.
Oh, my heart.
Oh. Hey, Emily.
I'm so sorry. The voice actor for Diane is completely weird to me. Diane, when did you get here? Diane smiles timidly and tucks her hair behind her ear. Any anxiety I felt earlier is now gone.
Your mom let me in. She's so nice. Oh. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Diane. Anyway, I'll leave you two alone. Bye.
Alex winks at us and retreats the room while chuckling to himself. I feel myself blushing a little. That cheeky little boy.
So, is Alex going somewhere? I heard you say something like that.
Oh, he's not. I just wondered what I would do if something happened to him. And then I got a bit worried. It's stupid. Diane smiles at me, and I feel like the room is getting a little brighter.
There's no point worrying over something we can't control. It's better to appreciate what we have in the moment, isn't it?
I suppose you're right. It's so unfair we don't have control over the things that affect us.
Why do you say that?
It makes me feel a little trapped, you know? I wish we could control everything in our lives.
But if we control everything, then nothing unexpected will happen to us anymore. Is it really living if we can't be surprised?
Well, some people don't like surprises. Tyler is one of them.
The anticipation of things to come, the discovery of something new, even the unwanted events in our lives. There is beauty in these things, don't you think?
I sit back and think about what Diane said. Something about it is making me feel uncomfortable, unsettled. I don't know. What if I can still be surprised even though I'm in control?
How so?
What if, say, I don't realize I'm actually in control, but I am. So everything will always turn out the way I want, even though I'm unaware of it. My heart starts to thump harder and louder. Why is this conversation making me feel strange?
Let your subconscious take control.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
That's an interesting thought. Don't you think it's interesting, Emily?
Huh? Wow, this stream, we actually didn't have control to stop it where we wanted it. Morning sun's assault on my retinas marks the start of a new day. If today is anything like yesterday, I think I'll pass. Okay, I know 5 more minutes is cliche, but it's a solid compromise. Fine, world, you win. I'll get up. Slowly. The fact that there was only one person left at the breakfast table when I arrived told me that I was a bit too slow. Morning, sunshine. Yesterday scared the crap out of me, you know?
Fuck off.
Jeez, what's gotten into him? I don't know. Told me to leave him alone, though. Nah, fam. It's so damn early for me to put up with that shit, Alex.
Then leave me alone.
Hey, what do you know? You actually had a good idea for once. He gave me a glare and stopped talking. Other than tasting a bit worse than usual, the rest of breakfast was uneventful. Just as I was about to head for school, a tug on the back of my skirt reminded me of what I was missing. Hey, I haven't seen you all morning. What's up? Seems that nobody's really in a talking mood today. I walked out the door with Maria following silently behind me.
Is Alex mad at me?
I'm pretty sure he's mad at everything. What happened?
He seemed tired and was in the hospital yesterday, so I asked if he needed to stay home from school, but he, yelled at me.
Seriously?
It wasn't very much. He just kind of snapped at me and I got scared and hid in my room.
Oh, how cute and sad. Jeez, he snapped at me too this morning. I know he's prickly, but this is just ridiculous.
So he's not mad at me?
Nah, like I said, he's just mad.
Phew. He always seems so frustrated. I'd hate it if I made things even worse for him.
Oh, she is too perfect. I don't think you have to worry about that, but I do have to wonder what his problem is today. Oh, who am I kidding? It doesn't take a genius to know he's gotten himself involved in more drugs. Apparently catching the disgust on my face, Murray changed the subject.
You know, I just remembered something that happened on a show I saw a few days ago.
Oh, cool. Tell me all about it. Anything to get my mind off the
Well,
ass
it's
hat.
kind of like a mystery episode. The 4 girls all went on a camping trip, and they played in the woods, but when they got back to camp, one girl's lunch was gone!
That's terrible! The stakes in kids shows are high.
They were on the land of the rich girl's family, and she said that one of the 4 had to have stolen it. They argued about it, and realized that one girl left the group for a few minutes while they were playing, and never said why. The rich girl and the girl whose lunch was stolen got mad at her, and said she would have to give up her old lunch so that everyone would get one, even though she said she was innocent. But the last girl, her sister couldn't believe that one of her friends would do something like that and defended her. She found some tracks, and everyone realized that the lunch wasn't hidden well enough, and an animal took it.
Should those girls really have been camping around wild animals like that?
No, it's okay. They have superpowers.
Oh, freaking kids shows.
So anyways, they all gave parts of their lunches to the girl who lost hers, and everything turned out okay.
That's good. So what made you think about that episode?
Well, it kind of stood out because that show is normally about fighting bad guys. But I mostly like something that the 4th girl said. She said she had to believe the accused girl because they were family.
Really? Sounds a bit flimsy. Was I really entertained by that kind of sappy stuff as a kid?
I kind of thought so too, but it still made me happy to think about.
So would you believe me if I said I was an alien?
Well, no, not really.
I pitched a few more blatant lies at Maria before I dropped her off at school and went off on my own. But man, kids shows are sappy. Way too sappy.
To wrap up our lecture today, I would like to reflect briefly on the idea of psychological independence. In our readings, you will have noted that in 1984, the party brings this equation to bear.
Writes 2 plus 2 equals 5 on the blackboard. We're going through this book really quickly, aren't we? I should be taking notes for Lauren. She really doesn't have the time to be reading so much of this book at once, even if she didn't have the show to worry about. I wonder how thorough I should be. I can copy my notes over, but how? Lauren doesn't understand notes though, right? Like the short notes? Let's transcribe the whole damn letter. Let's give her as much as I can, and she can sift through it all later.
Of course, this is nonsense to us, but it's meant to be a challenge to the intellectual notions that we consider fundamental to reality as we see it. The party is able to affect the perception of reality through challenging these intellectual notions, representing a kind of psychological manipulation. The rejection that 2 plus 2 equals 4 opens a broad expanse that, if such ideas could be so broadly and fundamentally influenced, would suggest the ability to influence reality as we see it, experience it around us. What else would we consider real? If forces could control what we perceive as real, what we think is real, what can we even call objective reality?
What is she going on about?
Would it be possible to invent our own reality, if pushed to extreme circumstances? I'm sure many of you are familiar enough with that notion.
What?
None of you are actually paying attention, are you? This is interesting stuff, people!
Ms. Reynolds' passion and enthusiasm for the material is apparently lost on us troglodytes. Free at last. Free at last. Let's find Lauren. I gotta get this stuff to her. Miss Reynolds was eyeing the class, looking absolutely pitiable.
Anyone want to talk about the book? We can start a book club. It'll be fun.
Trying not to make direct eye contact, I shuffle out of the class. 'Cause crap that. Nope. Hey, Lauren.
Huh? Oh, Emily!
Got English notes for you. Figured you wouldn't have time to keep up, so...
Oh, thank you! Let's see...
Taking the papers from me, she rustles them, scanning them.
2 + 2 = 5 is meant to symbolize the end result of an alternate reality fabricated by the rejection of intellectual notions of objective reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get it?
Probably not.
Looking down the sheet, it really just comes out to being a wall of text. Sorry, I don't think there really was a good way of capturing the intricacies of Miss Reynolds' lecture.
Oh, it's okay. You tried your best. I'll figure it out from here.
How are things going over here?
Oh, there's so much going on. They're trying to build set components in here. It's awful crowded now.
I look towards the back of the room. Sure enough, there are a group of shop students trying to assemble pieces of plywood to plywood buildings. Huh, running out of space, I see.
We could take this outside if you want.
Take what outside? Oh, no need, I was just visiting.
By the way, any progress on the dress? I'm really excited to see it.
Got a sewing machine? About that.
Huh?
Gives me a curious look. I don't want to say, but I can't just make up an excuse. It's probably bad to admit I couldn't do anything about it, but I should be honest. Should expect nothing less. Take a breath. I tried to get some work done last night, but the sewing machine, it broke.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work. Something in it was jamming. I can't really get it to work.
Oh, it's okay, Emily.
I'm really sorry I couldn't.
I know a guy. He can repair it for us.
Sorry, what? I gotta say, her reaction is much more chipper than I expected. I mean, I was rehearsing this in my head for a bit about how she'd be disappointed in me, and we'd go our separate ways, and she'd ended up ordering something out from a catalog. But I didn't expect this.
I can stop by later today to pick it up, and he'll take a look-see. That good with you, Em?
Oh, wait, I mean, I'm grateful you'd volunteer, but you don't have to go out of your way to do that.
Oh, I insist. You've done so much to help me with all this planning, and the notes in class.
Take it, Emily. Take the help.
I think I owe you a little something, right?
You don't have to say it like that.
Huh? How would I say it?
Never mind. But I could just as easily bring it over to your house, so like, you don't have to go out of your way for me.
Oh, I guess it's true. I have ulterior motives.
I don't think I was accusing you of anything.
I want to see your house and your family. I don't think I've gotten much of a chance to meet them. And we've known each other for like 4 years now, is it? Crazy to go that long.
That is true. I guess in the next episode, I'm Emily. Lauren is gonna go with us to our house. So, yay, I guess. I don't know if Mom's gonna be excited, but okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.